The macro picture this week is going to be focused on primarily the EU debt crisis. This weekend's rumor about a big bailout plan from the IMF in the neighborhood of 600 billion euros is very unlikely to happen due to the fact that IMF first place doesn't have the money. Secondly, 600 billion over the next 2 years is not enough to actually save both Spain and Italy. And also note the fact that Italy is the only one in play, whereas Spain actually will need almost the same amount of capital to secure sort of the short-term financing. On top of that, I think the freezing over of the interbank market is still a very clear trend. We're moving towards year-end. At year-end, liquidity dries up, and what we've seen is that the basis swap, basically getting dollars into euro, has reached new highs for this year, and indicating that we have a total freeze in terms of the banks' dependence on each other to fund. So keep an eye on that as a second one. And thirdly, it should be noticed that the data from last week in the US was slightly better. We saw Black Friday with the record high sales in volume terms. We need to see whether this was done with deep discount or it was real volume numbers, but it seems like that at least the American consumer was out for a bargain and to some extent got it this week. But as always, over the last 3 to 4 weeks, this is not about fundamentals, but it's about announcement risk vis-a-vis the EU debt crisis and to some extent, of course, the debt ceiling in the US. So keep your powder dry, but it's going to be an interesting week.